Well, if it wasn't clear already, now we definitively know when the anniversary is going to be dropping over here on the NA side of things, because they have dropped the Anime Expo convention information inside of the NA version of the game's news over here. And yep, it's going to be on the 6th. You can see it right there. And how we know this, if you're a newer player and you're like, how could you possibly know that this is when they're going to drop all the anniversary stuff? Well, what they've been doing for the last couple of years is that they'll go to Anime Expo, they'll set up a panel, and they'll just drop all the new information that we're going to be getting for the anniversary. Obviously, it's already stuff that we know. You know, we know the anniversary servant. We know the servants that are going to be getting buffs. We know about the raid up that we're going to be receiving, the daily one. And then we also know about the GSSR. We know all the stuff that we're going to be getting. The only thing that might be, I guess, a little surprising if they wanted to try to, you know, mess around a little bit is maybe they could change the daily raid up, or, I mean, you wouldn't really change the GSSR, but you could throw in the Destiny Order summon early, but I don't really see why they would do that. A nice little thing that they could chuck us are the memorial quests, because I have no idea why they got rid of those. I mean, I understand we have the damage challenge thing going on, so, you know, that's kind of our quest we're able to do, but, I mean, I can't be the only one that really enjoys getting to fight some of these old bosses again, even if they're not, like, the hardest thing to do anymore. There's just, I don't know, there's just something fun. You know, some of them have like really good tracks. Some of them just still feel really hype when you get in there. I mean, even someone like Tiamat is not the strongest boss, but going into there again, you know, just with the music swelling and, you know, bringing some of like your stronger servants to be able to go fight this like colossal bestial threat, I just think it's really cool. So I wish they would bring them back. I mean, I really like the idea of what they did for the, like, what was it, 1.5 million HP Salter, where you just beef up some older bosses. Do that and make those permanent. I would absolutely love to see that. But if you're thinking as a newer player that maybe we're going to see some NA exclusive stuff, maybe they're going to throw a little bit of a curveball, I wouldn't hold my breath for that. The only thing that I know that we get that's exclusive for the anniversaries are the CEs. You know, the actual like 7th anniversary CE is kind of like custom tailored for the NA side of things. But I actually found out recently that I think every version does that. I don't think that was something that was special for us, because I can't remember who I was looking up, but the wiki has like this gallery section where you can click on that and they'll show you, you know, all the different arts that the servant's been used in, and especially all the CEs they've been in. And the servant, I didn't recognize one of the CEs they were in, and it was like, oh, this is the Korean exclusive anniversary CE that they get. So, I mean, it's still really cool that we get our own unique CE, but I don't know, it made me feel less special. I'm like, oh, we all get our own CEs? Well, never mind. I don't know. I don't know if I am feeling like, oh, dude, this is really our like little unique thing. I don't know. But yeah, we know exactly what's going to be going down. We know everything to a T that's going to be happening. Maybe they'll drop, I can't even say like some quality of life buff early, because we're already going to be getting the Mighty Chain update and the Quick Chain update, so I can't even say that they might throw something random out there. But do you know what's going to be a guarantee is that I will be live streaming this over on my Twitch, which will be linked down in the description down below. So if you want to watch along with me, by all means, get your popcorn, get ready, because as soon as this is going live, I'm going to be right there, acting like I've never seen any of this information before. I might try to dual stream it on the YouTube as well. I've been trying to figure out how to get that done. As I'm sure a lot of you guys can tell, I'm not the most tech savvy person, but I'm sure with enough YouTube videos, I'll be able to figure out how to get a dual stream going or something along those lines. So at the very least, you know, we can all watch along and we can enjoy seeing all the information that we've already seen, that we've known is going to be coming out for, you know, 2 years now, which I do think is an argument for why, you know, I understand wanting to have the a little bit of a gap between the NA and the JP side of things, because, you know, I enjoy having, you know, somewhat of a buffer in other mobile games that I play. You know, for instance, like Arknights, I like having a 6-month, you know, waiting period. They just released a character that I'm really excited to get, and I'm glad that I have 6 months to be like, okay, I can start saving now and guarantee get them. But I don't know, if the games were caught up, you know, it would be like, I think, more hype if we were all seeing Archetype Earth come out for the first time as an anniversary servant. I think that would just hit different. But then again, that's like a servant that everybody's been anticipating ever since FGO launched. I don't know if every anniversary servant is living up to the hype of Archweed coming out. But maybe they could meet us in the middle. Maybe we could get a year behind. Maybe they would announce that. That would be a really big announcement during the anniversary live stream if they said, hey, we're planning on getting the global side of things kind of more up to date with JP. You know, you guys can still have your clairvoyance of a year ahead or maybe even 6 months. You know, I think that'd also be really nice. I mean, imagine, again, seeing someone like Draco coming out and instead of saying, oh, 2 years away, I got to wait 2 years before I can summon for this really hype servant, it's only a year or 6 months even, I think that's pretty reasonable. I would really enjoy to see something like that. And I mean, they did give us that kind of a roadmap earlier on in the year when we were all kind of complaining about like, dude, they just don't talk to us at all. And then they seemed to kind of listen a little bit and they chucked us a little bit of a bone there. Maybe the anniversary they can let us know, because one of the main things as well is that nobody has any idea what's going on with Lost Belt 7 right now. And what I mean by that is that Lost Belt 7 got delayed on JP. Like, it wasn't supposed to come out at the very end of the year. It was supposed to be out, I believe, like a month earlier. Like, it was slated to come out in November, then it got pushed back, I believe, twice. So I don't know if they're going to be following the original release schedule and trying to get it out when it was supposed to come out, or if they're going to follow JP and release it, you know, on December 31st. But I would hope they're going to try to release it when it was supposed to come out because, hey man, like, Kukulkan coming out early, I'm not going to complain about that. Also, I just really want to read Lost Belt 7. You know, I want to get into the story after recently getting caught up on everything. So I would really like if we could get an answer on that. Or maybe, again, just in general, some type of roadmap. I know there's certain things that for like the Bakken event, they kind of held that one under wraps. So like, ooh, it's coming out sometime in June. You know, same thing for the Learning with Manga collaboration event. They're like, oh, who knows what that event's going to be? We got to keep that one under wraps, even though we all know what it is, right? Like, I don't know. At a certain point, it's like, okay, man, it's like trying to hide Christmas from like, you know, a younger person being like, oh yeah, they don't know that Christmas is coming. It's like, bro, we all know. Like, we know it's coming. It comes every year. And we've been looking at this roadmap for the last 2 years. We know exactly what's coming. They're like, oh no, they don't. They don't know what's coming. So I don't know, maybe some type of roadmap where they could kind of acknowledge that, which they have in the past. They've been like, ooh, your guys' clairvoyance EX isn't as good as it used to be. And it's like, you guys gave us a different CE than what the JP version got. Everything else was one for one exactly what we were expecting. So I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comments down below. Maybe that's cope. Maybe they will give us some type of roadmap. I think that'd be really nice. Or just, again, any intentions on what they're going to be doing moving forward. Because again, they are doing something where I believe they're trying to be fixing like the coding for FGO or whatnot. And so I want to know if that's going to have like a major effect on the game. Like, will we see like more uniquely built servants? Will we get like actual cutscenes in the game? You know, like after playing you know, other gacha games that are starting to incorporate like real cutscenes in there, can we start seeing some of those? You know, nothing super long, but you know, maybe like a little 10-second animated snippet. You know, maybe we're gonna see stuff like that. I don't know. You can let me know in the comments down below as well if you think that's code. But yeah, just wanted to make a really quick video out here being like, oh, we know it's gonna be going down. I'm gonna be live streaming this over on my Twitch and probably dual streaming on YouTube as well. And then I just also wanted to gauge where the community is at. Like, maybe if some people are coping harder than I am, you know, it would be, you know, what would be the funniest thing if they came out and they said, nah, Archetype Earth isn't your anniversary server. And they just like drop Super Alco or something. Like, that would be crazy. It would make the recent collab event very strange when we actually got that on NA, but I think that would be hilarious. I don't think they would have the stones to do that, or if they even could do something like that, but can you imagine? I think that would be hilarious. It's like, well, I guess I have to change my plans for summer. I guess I'm summoning on anniversary now. But with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. You guys have yourselves a nice rest of your day. Peace, late guys.